Hey man, here's one to check out. Very, very cool custom built car. Hasn't been done too long. 1940 Ford Deluxe. It is a sedan. Features some really cool stuff. We're going to go through it. I got it up in the air right now because it sits low, low, low. First of all, the roof's chopped. That's a stock height on that rear glass. So the chop kind of moves its way forward and comes down. Door frame's obviously cut. I think the total on it's 2.5 to 3 inches. Not sure about that, but done very nicely. Remote electric door poppers. And the lines of the car are fabulous. Somebody spent a bunch of time straightening this car out and blocking it to get it to fit nice. Look at this tire clearance. Can really appreciate the work that went into it. I saw the steering wheel go around already, and no clearance issues at all. Same distance up here, about 2 inches of my flashlight clearance on both sides. Looks real good. You can see the reflective quality in the paint. You can read that I've got my little Nike emblems in my shoes, so it's polished nice. Custom cut glass, electric windows. Let's pop inside it. Let's go underneath first. The front's been stubbed in. Later model control arms, spring pockets, sway bar. I don't know what it was stubbed in from. The original builder of the car has since passed on. It's an older stub because it's set up with drum brakes. Got drum brakes on all 4 corners, but done real nice. You'll see the frame has been all boxed in. It's not a custom frame underneath the vehicle, but that's where they kind of mated the two. Exhaust is set up with the O2 sensors because the car's set up with a 496 big block, 700 R4 transmission, and the underbody is very, very clean. Custom cross member there. The thing that'll blow your mind the most is the man that built this car was handicapped. He was missing 8 of his 10 fingers. He had some custom built tools, including a spray gun and various tools. He didn't manage the build, he did the build, and he was missing 1 leg. So sometimes we get up in the morning, we bitch about what hurts, this and that and the other. We don't have much to bitch about when you look at all the work a guy like this did. Got a 10-bolt rear end. It's got lowering blocks, air shocks added, done up nice. You know, the finish up detail work underneath the car can stand a few days on a hoist and some final touch up paint, etc. But he passed on just as the car was being finished up. Last cool thing I'll show you under this car, I didn't mention it as I was up front, but you can see up here in the fenders, he took that stock fender and he spliced it, or cut it rather, and widened it about, looks like about 3.5 inches. So the car's got a much wider stance, and he also had to build those widened running boards. We'll take a peek at those once I get back out again. But everything looks real clean. Upgraded gas tank. Brand new 20-inch tires, billet wheels in the rear, 18s in the front, MagnaFlow tips. Look how nice that exhaust is hung, dialed right in, symmetrical. Got a rear backup camera, got a toggle driven, where's that at? That might have been turned off. Electric deck. Comes up nice. Now take a look at the stance of the fenders. Now it comes down and mates nicely to the running boards, and they're really, really stable. You could probably jump on those. Updated mirrors, electric wipers, push button gas cap with a push-in filler. Hard to find anything to complain about yet. Let's get under the hood. Carefully. Firewall's been modified. Car has added vintage style air conditioning, aluminum cooler, electric fan, serpentine belt drive, Chevy 496, polished induction system, very nice. Got a nice little rumble. Check engine light. Remote door poppers work really nice. Interior was done up based around these Lincoln bucket seats. These were a used bucket seat that were installed, heated, air conditioned, power, lumbar, etc., recliners. They show just a little general entry and exit wear, but the builder found the closest match he could to material, and he recovered the rear seats in it. Door panels, suede headliner, added a backup light. It's a 70s Cadillac tilt telescope steering column, fitted carpet with fitted mats, odometer, white face gauges, billet banjo style steering wheel, backup camera, built-in nav, added Kenwood stereo system. Dash was restored nicely. I don't know what all the toggles are for just yet. I don't think we're going to go through all those. Microphone setup. Car's got its own telephone number and can be set up to be programmed kind of like, I'm not sure if it's exactly like OnStar or not. This light right here is actually a check engine light wired in, so when something goes wrong, you can plug in and see what's up. I almost sound like I know what I'm talking about, don't I? Engine sounds real nice. Man, I am so disappointed. My favorite part, driving them. This car's not set up with driver's insurance, only set up with storage currently. So we're not going to get to roll down the road, which is unfortunate. I'm going to make this guy come back and get me and take me for a ride, though, once that all happens. Jason Phillips from Auto Appraise, finishing up an inspection for a vehicle for a client. Considering an auto loan, that's what we do a lot of these for. If you need service like this, give us a call, 800-301-3886. There is my commercial. 300 inspectors nationwide. We'll let you know what you got when it's coming at you. Thanks a bunch. 1940 Ford, four-door sedan, modified.